Have you ever opened your closet and felt like nothing truly belongs to you anymore? The dresses are still there, but somehow they no longer feel like you. Not the woman you were, not the trends you used to follow, and definitely not the version of you who felt the need to dress for everyone else. Because after 60, style changes. It softens. It deepens. And it starts asking new questions. Not, does this make me look younger? But, does this feel like home on my skin? In this video, we're not chasing fashion. We're choosing freedom. I'll show you 5 dress styles that don't just flatter your shape. They honor your story. They move with your rhythm. They bring comfort, confidence, and quiet beauty back into every step you take. And one of them, so simple, so often overlooked, has a way of making women over 60 look 10 years younger without ever trying to be someone they're not. Let's begin. Dress 1. The fit and flare, a waist-defining wonder without the drama. Have you ever wished for a dress that hugs you just right, without squeezing, without clinging, and without making you feel like you're trying too hard? That's the quiet beauty of the fit and flare dress. It defines your waist gently, not with pressure, but with grace. Even if your waistline has softened, even if your hips have grown fuller, this silhouette embraces it all with ease. It flatters without forcing. It shapes without shouting. And it allows you to move freely, confidently, comfortably. But the real magic lies in the details. To get that youthful, effortless elegance, choose soft, structured fabrics like ponte knit, stretch cotton, or light jersey. Avoid stiff materials. They can make the skirt flare awkwardly and add bulk where you don't want it. As for prints, think subtle. Vertical lines, tone-on-tone florals, or gentle polka dots can lift your look without overwhelming it. These are the small touches that make a woman look and feel 10 years younger. And the beauty of this dress? It fits into real life. You can wear it to brunch with friends, a Sunday service, or a neighborhood meeting. Just change the shoes, maybe wedges for daytime, low heels for evening, and you're ready. One woman told me, I thought dresses weren't for me anymore, but then I tried on a navy fit and flare, and for the first time in years, I felt like myself again. And that's the quiet power of a dress that works with you, not against you. Because when the shape is right, you don't have to fight with your clothes to feel beautiful. And if the fit and flare brings shape with ease, the next dress brings movement with joy. Let's take a look at the tiered dress, where softness meets freedom in every step. Dress 2. The tiered dress. Movement, grace, and a hint of boho magic. What if your dress could dance when you walk and make you feel 5 pounds lighter without changing a thing? That's the quiet magic of the tiered dress. With its gentle layers and flowing silhouette, this dress brings movement, grace, and a softness that follows you through every step. It doesn't try to shape your body. It frees it. For many women over 60, that freedom matters more than ever. We're not looking to squeeze ourselves into anything. We're looking for ease and elegance. The tiered dress skims over the tummy, softens the hips, and lets your shape breathe. No zippers digging in. No tight waistbands. Just air, flow, and a quiet kind of confidence. But the secret lies in how you choose it. Go for lightweight fabrics like cotton voile, muslin, or soft rayon. Avoid stiff ruffles or layers that puff out too much. Instead, look for tiers that fall gradually, starting below the bust or at the high waist, so your shape is gently elongated, not hidden. As for patterns, subtle is best. Delicate florals, gentle watercolor washes, tone-on-tone prints that bring light without noise. If you're petite, keep the tiers narrower. If you're taller, you can play with volume. Just keep it balanced. This is the kind of dress you can wear anywhere. To a family garden brunch, to a gallery stroll, or even a quiet dinner under soft lights. One woman once said, I didn't think I could feel elegant without structure, but this dress, it didn't shape me. It set me free. And maybe that's the real lesson here. You don't need to be cinched and sculpted to be stunning. You just need to move as yourself. And while the tiered dress brings flow and freedom, the next one brings something more unexpected. A sense of presence, a touch of mystery, and a quiet kind of glamour. Let's explore the caftan. Dress 3. The caftan revival? Effortless elegance from home to holidays. This is not your mother's lounge dress. The caftan has quietly returned, and this time, it's wrapped in effortless elegance. Inspired by traditional Middle Eastern garments, the modern caftan is loose, airy, and softly structured. It floats as you move, without clinging or squeezing. It's made for the days when you don't want to wear anything tight, but still want to look like the best version of yourself. The beauty of a caftan is that it doesn't try to shape you. It lets you be. It whispers elegance, not through tight seams, but through flow, fabric, and presence. But don't confuse comfort with carelessness. A well-chosen caftan can be incredibly polished and quietly stunning, if you pay attention to the details. Start with the neckline. A soft V-neck, a boat shape, or a notched collar can gently frame your face and bring structure to the look. Then add accents, delicate embroidery, a hint of metallic thread, or a deep saturated color like teal, ivory, or burnt orange that lights up your skin. Want a bit more shape? Just add a thin, soft belt at the waist, not to squeeze, but to guide the eye. Caftans are perfect for hosting friends at home, lounging on vacation, visiting an art gallery, or even stepping out for a quiet dinner. One woman told me she wore her first caftan to a gallery opening. It was simple, a soft cream linen with gold stitching along the sleeves. She said, "I felt like I was floating all night, and the compliments didn't stop coming." And that's the magic. You don't need to be sculpted to be elegant. You just need to feel free in your skin and choose pieces that honor that feeling. And while the caftan brings that freedom through ease, the next dress brings a different kind of power. A little bit vintage, a little bit unexpected, and perfect for women who are done with rules. Let's talk about the drop waist dress. Dress 4. The drop waist dress, a retro cut that flatters without trying too hard. Not sure how to dress your midsection anymore? The drop waist dress might be exactly what you've been looking for. With the waistline lowered to the hips, this silhouette quietly elongates your upper body, drawing attention away from the tummy, without clinging, without pressure, without effort. It doesn't sculpt, it doesn't squeeze, it simply flows and lets you breathe. This is the kind of dress that works beautifully for women with a fuller midsection or anyone who's tired of trying to define the waist. It gives space without looking shapeless, and it brings back a touch of vintage charm, but in a way that feels fresh, not old-fashioned. That said, length is key. If you're petite, keep the hem just above or at the knee so it doesn't shorten your legs. If you're taller, go for midi or T-length, something that lets the lines fall with grace. Fabric matters too. Choose materials with drape, soft crepe, light wool blends, or fluid linen. Avoid anything too stiff or boxy. You want elegance, not architecture. Accessories can complete the look effortlessly. Think a soft beret, gold hoop earrings, a slim crossbody bag, and a pair of Mary Janes or classic loafers. Simple, polished, timeless. One woman told me she wore a black drop waist dress to an evening concert with a silk scarf tied low on her neck. And for the first time in years, she didn't feel the need to suck in her stomach. She said, "I felt comfortable, covered, and completely like myself. No effort required." And that's the quiet lesson here. Style doesn't have to shout. Sometimes it's in the way a dress lets you be, without needing to fix or hide a thing. And if this dress offers freedom with a retro touch, the next one gives you freedom in its purest, most joyful form. Let's talk about the trapeze dress. Dress 5, the trapeze. Dress when you want freedom, not structure. Some days, you just want to feel light, not polished, not pulled together, just free. And that's exactly what the trapeze dress gives you. With its gentle A-line shape, narrow at the shoulders, widening toward the hem, this dress doesn't cling, cinch, or contour. It floats. It doesn't ask you to define your waist. It doesn't require shapewear. It simply lets you be as you are that day. And for women over 60, that kind of freedom is more than comfort. It's power. The trapeze dress is perfect for days when life is full and you need ease, when you're running errands, meeting a friend, hosting brunch, or just want to feel pulled together without the effort. Choose crisp fabrics like structured cotton or poplin for a youthful, fresh silhouette, or go with fluid materials like lightweight silk or washed linen for something more relaxed and elegant. Avoid heavy fabrics or stretchy knits that drag the shape down. The beauty of the trapeze is in its movement, and because the dress itself is simple, accessories become your secret tool. Add bold earrings, a sculptural handbag, a colorful shoe, or a chunky bracelet. You don't need a lot, just one standout piece to create balance. Now here's something many women confuse: the trapeze versus the shift dress. The shift dress falls straight, and while it can be classic, it often flattens the body and loses shape. But the trapeze fans out. It moves with you, creates space, and gives your whole outfit energy. One woman once told me she wore a cobalt blue trapeze dress to the farmer's market. She hadn't done her hair, no makeup, no shapewear, and someone came up to her and said, "You look so full of life." She smiled and said, "I didn't try. I just felt like myself." And that's the lesson. Sometimes elegance has nothing to do with effort and everything to do with ease. Now that we've explored 5 different dresses, each one honoring your body in a different way, there's one quiet truth that ties them all together. Let's talk about that. So now, we've walked through 5 dresses, 5 silhouettes that don't follow the old rules. They don't shape you to fit a trend. They shape around you to fit your life. Because true style after 60 isn't about looking younger. It's about looking more like yourself than you've felt in a long time. Each of these dresses, the fit and flare, the tiered, the caftan, the drop waist, the trapeze, has one thing in common. They don't demand. They listen. They give you room to breathe, to move, to feel seen, not for who you were, but for the incredible woman you are right now. So maybe it's not about finding the perfect dress. Maybe it's about letting go of the ones that no longer feel like you. Start small. Try one silhouette that excites you. Pair it with earrings you love. Step outside and notice how you carry yourself. Because when you feel comfortable, when your clothes move with you, everything about you begins to soften and shine. If this video spoke to you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who deserves to feel radiant too. And I'd love to hear from you. Which of these dresses feels most you right now? Tell me in the comments below. You deserve to feel beautiful, not because you're trying to be someone else, but because you've finally come home to yourself.